welcome back to the channel. Today, well, to be honest, today is the same day as the last video you saw. I just waited an hour, I came back out, I decided today was the day that I need to get this screen combined done on the 4 hives that I couldn't find the queen in. I've got some nice hives sitting back on the back bench that have queens in them, and I'm going to come out here and I'm going to put a screen and those hives right directly on top of these so that their pheromone gets down in these hives and these girls will accept the new queen. I don't want to take a chance that I get a laying worker situation, which I may or may not already have in the green or the red hive. I'm not sure which one it was, but one of them I thought I saw some eggs, but I did not find a queen. I didn't see milk brood, just a couple of eggs, and it might be a worker starting to lay, and I just don't want that to happen. Anyways, we're not going to do a newspaper combine, we're going to do a screen combine. Basically the same principle, it's just going to be using a screen, and I think it's going to help that pheromone be accepted that much quicker. So let me get my veil on and we'll get started. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the top off of both of these hives, and I'm going to take some of the barely drawn frames from here and swap them with some of the full honey frames from here. I'm afraid that this hive is going to get honey bound, and that wouldn't be good for anybody. All right, ladies. Don't sting me. Your fans are going. It's because it is nice and hot outside here. I think we're at 90 degrees already. Very humid. That box is almost filled with honey. I know, last time I was in here you tried to sting me. I know. I know. We're going to be in and out. Lickety split this time, bees. Lickety split. Okay. What I want to do is I want to take at least 2 frames out of this hive. That are not really drawn out. This is not going to make anybody happy. Okay, ladies. I apologize in advance. Here we go. There's absolutely no place in here that a queen could lay. We'll grab this one too. Here we go. There you go. Now, I'm going to give you this box back. And a screen. You ladies are going to get some nice empties. Here you go. Nice empties right there. Go ahead and draw those out and have at it. Now here is your full super. Can't believe you filled that up already. And here is your screen. Now, what we are going to do, we are going to get a queen from the back bench. I am going to be looking for these for the queens as I move these frames. They've made some really nice comb there. Okay. Okay, this isn't good. I'm not seeing a queen. I don't see any brood. This might be a pointless endeavor here. Oh, here's eggs. We have eggs. We have eggs. Okay, I don't see the queen. I see eggs. That's better than nothing. Maybe she's on this last frame. Okay, I don't see the queen. But there were eggs. I'm gonna have to assume she's either in there or in the bottom of that other box. Let me go look in the other box. Here we go. Okay, we have eggs all over this frame. Do not see the queen. Eggs and milk brood on this frame. There's our queen. So we have a queen right here. Excellent. Okay, we have a queen in that hive. Okay, now that side is good. Taking this bottom, I'm going to brush them off into here. It's your new hive, girls. This is your home. Excellent. Now let's go down to the sage hive and do the same thing. Now, don't worry about the bees that are going to be flying back to the resource hive back there. I'm going to bring them out here tomorrow morning when it's cool and drop them in their respective hives. We're in good shape there. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a full hive off the back bench and set it right here. Hello. Hello. Okay. There's our queen. Okay, our queen is right there inside that box. We're not going to mark her. We're just going to let her do her thing. Spread her pheromone around. Take this box that also belongs to her. Set it up there. And the lid. Okay, so these girls are going to get a queen now. I've just got to decide what I'm going to do with a flowhive here. I guess I can put it back on top. It really needs to be harvested. That's what really needs to happen. Yeah, I guess it's going to be on top. All right. Oh, there we go. Here's your screen. You have a new queen coming to town today. Treat her nice. Sit right there for right now. All right. They're very, very, very nice queen in this box. Come on. Oh, that's the problem. That is the problem right there. Here we go. That's the way to do it. Beautiful. Right. You now have a queen. Everybody has a queen. All right, well, there you go. The end of another adventure. I did manage to accomplish the goal of getting those hives merged with some of the hives from the back bench, but I'm a hot, sweaty mess. I'll tell you what, it's 90 degrees out here and so humid I could swim. Anyways, I think everything is going to be good. I think that these hives are going to accept those queens and everything will be right with the world. Now, don't worry about the hives that I took apart to move to the front and merge with the other hives. I've actually put a box back on their landing board and put the lid on and a couple of frames in there. And I think that any foragers that are out are going to come back, land on those frames, and first thing tomorrow morning when it's still cool, it's never going to be cool again, not until fall. When it's still cooler and the bees haven't started flying yet, I will take those frames and shake them into their respective hives. I think everything will be okay. So with all that said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up. If you have something to say, by all means, please comment. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I'm asking you, just subscribe. You've watched this far. If you've watched this far, well, if you've watched this far, you're probably already subscribed. But if you're not, if you're that unicorn, that one person, just hit the subscribe button, ring the bell to be notified of my new content. I try to drop a video every Friday. We try to keep it light and have fun and try to get things done, and we try to learn beekeeping, and we can learn beekeeping together. You can learn right along with me and avoid the mistakes that I make, and I make quite a few, but it is what it is. I'm learning, and I think I'm going to be a beekeeper pretty soon. So all that said, be happy. I'm happy, you be happy. I'll see you next week. Take care. All right, well, it's the next morning, and it appears that the screen combine has worked. So this morning I came out here and I took any stragglers that were in the back hives, and I put them into their respective hives up front and removed the screen. And it appears that the bee barns have accepted the queens from the other hives, both in the red, the green, the sage down there in the end, and the Marines hive. Now, the only problem is there were a few stragglers that I could not get, and they're just kind of swarming around where their hives used to be. Well, I guess these girls are going to have to beg their way into other hives, and they're probably going to end up right there in the teal hive. But as far as I can tell, everything was a success. Now all of my hives are queen right. Now, of course, I won't know for sure until next weekend when I do an inspection. But I'm pretty certain that everything went well. So there you go, success.